You're like an angel. All your hair is glowing.
I am an angel. What do you mean light?
Good evening. Well, it is Monday, the 15th, and we are up on top of the boat deck. Going to work a little bit more on the radar. Ouch! Bang into that thing now. Finally thought I found room. Anyway, we took that off the radar unit. We're going to temporarily set it on that and figure out our slopes and positions and support and everything. That's the current plan. What I'm trying to figure out here is I'm going to put the radar base on here. I'm going to go up 19 inches, and then I'm going to come down, and I need to have 28.5 inches from this point to the center point of where this thing's going to get mounted. And the thing is this is tapering in, so I don't have to put it out here at 29.5 inches way out here. I can slide it down maybe 1, 2, 3 inches, which goes the weight in closer to the center. And it's just, the trouble is to get what this delta is right here. This needs to be level, because right now I'm going to be sitting here saying, okay.
There's a calculation for that. If this is a right triangle here, now what triangle is that?
Yeah, we have to have a hypotenuse. You can pick a spot here to here, but how is that telling you what this straight delta is? That's why
I don't know. I don't remember the math, but it sure seems like you should be able to.
I'm sure there is. Okay. So from here, you need 28.5. Right there, in theory, that would be what center of rotation. No, you were right the first time. It should be like 26.5.
We're getting a late start today on May 16th, 2023.
Yep. Doing the final positioning of the base onto our aluminum plate. Grease. It's like confetti. Okay, one hole. I've temporarily fastened the plate.
So do you think it's going to work?
Yeah.
So we've extended this piece so that what kind of radar is it?
Simrad.
What's it called when it's got the big arm that rotates it around?
Open array.
It needed to be farther from the mast so that it wouldn't hit the mast.
So I'm going to say, let's just go with it right there.
Okay.
Go ahead and make. You're not going to bang your head for me?
Oh.
Bang your butt. Very good. Got something. Okay. Good evening. We are getting ready to just round off these edges right here and put a little bit of a bevel all the way down the plate just so it's a little smoother. We're in the workshop at our yacht club, and it's about to pour down rain, so we're probably not going to be able to get on the roof. We're hoping to finish up on this project tonight, but I think that's going to be tomorrow night, maybe a little bit Friday morning. Anyway, we're going to do real quick.
Later.
You want to get the brake tool?
What do you think it is? I am always the gopher. And keeping tools out is because you're in the middle of doing a project and 2 projects and 3 projects and 4 projects, and then things get put where they don't belong. Doesn't seem to bother him because he doesn't have to go and get. I'm the one that has to go and get. You're the bane of my gopher existence. He's beveling.
Gonna rattle it.
What are you cutting, honey?
An isolation pad for one of the supports. So that one. So it'll sit there, and then the pad sit like that right on top of it. So it's nice and isolated. And then we have nylon isolation washers for where the thing bolts down. So the reason you do that is you have this thing against the aluminum, and salt gets up there, and then a little bit of water
What
gets...
is that?
That's a support.
But it's made out of steel.
Stainless steel, yeah. It's
so you
360.
can't put steel...
Can't put stainless steel and aluminum together because they'll create a battery.
Okay.
And then once you get water there and salt, you now have an electrolyte, and you get galvanic corrosion. So it'll eventually start eating away at, I think the aluminum will fail, which would be a really bad thing because it's holding all the weight.
Okay.
So yeah, you'd have these things sitting up there all by themselves, the aluminum would have fallen down.
And this stuff is...
It's a fiberglass plastic shower wall material.
We're building our boat out of shower wall material.
We are insulating our boat.
Okay.
Oh. Good evening. It is May 18th, 2023. We're up here to continue work on this extension. We're going to get this piece put onto it. This is for holding the radar. These are the two additional supports or forward supports. They're going to go on like that, and they're going to have this insulator between them because this is aluminum, this is stainless steel, and you don't want the two reacting. And we're also going to be putting on this platform. This is going to get put on like that, and then we're going to have two cameras mounted underneath it. This will give us two cameras higher up that you'll be able to see further away. That is the plan for the moment. Okay.
What are you putting on now?
Figuring out how the camera base works so I can screw it down. Cool. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. We got the camera mounts, we got the radar mount, we got the support mounts all on. So now we are going to take it up to the roof and mount it to the mast. Okay, we got the bracket installed up top. I'd show you pictures, but it's rather dark at the moment out there. We also pulled back the wiring for one of the GPS antennas and the two camera antennas. Although we discovered the insulation on the two camera coatings was not UV rated, so the 2 or 3 years that they've been up there, the part that's been exposed is deteriorated, so we're probably going to have to rerun those wires. But that is something to do tomorrow. The bracket seems to be very stable now with 3 points of connection, the old base and the two additional arms we put on it. Tomorrow we will stick this on it, connect up the anemometer. Anemometer. And then we'll probably move to installing the horn and the low light camera. Friday and Saturday we'll get all that wired together and hopefully get them all working. And then we'll get back to the solar panel, which we started on 2 weeks ago, I think. So we're done for the night. Later. Good morning. It is May 19th. I am up on the boat deck. A nice pitch shot of the marina. Very sunny. You know, with horrible clouds and stuff, but those will show up. Yeah, those will show up. Wife talking to me. As you see, we got our marriage savers on, which we've had these probably 10 years, and for the most part, they work pretty well. We got that puppy all on. There's the camera platform on. We're having to redo the camera wires because previous ones had become damaged by UV where they were hanging out up here, not hooked to anything. So these are the new braces, and as you can see, it seems very stable. Got it mounted there and there. We use non-316 stainless steel on the two camera mounts, so I'm going to swap those out real quick. And then Jeannie's going to be redoing the Cat 5 terminals there, and then we can mount the cameras and get to work.
I've already wired this Ethernet cable, and I'm about to wire this. I cut the black sheath off and then put this weather protector on. All right, now I gotta get the wires in order. So green, green, orange, blue, blue, orange, brown, brown. Something got out of order. Get over there, brown. So green, orange, blue, blue, orange, brown, brown. Green, green, orange, blue, blue, orange, brown, brown. Okay, green, green, orange, blue, blue, orange, brown, brown. Stick the wires in here. And that cuts the majority of them off, but always these last two. Hang on.
We got that done. We got the two camera lines. We've replaced the screws on that. We got new washers on that. Hey, look, radar's mounted. Still got the antenna to put up there.
So we have one camera installed. The other camera.
Cleaning up the wires.
He's putting
UV loom
around all the wires. And we got this radar base on. And then we're gonna put the mast up.
Okay, there we go.
So we got it up. Now we're putting the pin in. What else?
Anti-seize. We ended up using snatch block and our davit winch. Everything looks okay. Oops. Yeah, definitely need the bars on it. So it's back up, looking good.
We are done for the day. Adios. Later.
Good morning. It's May 20th, 2023. We are up here working on the mast, putting the side supports back in, so they are both back in. We also have powerboat race setting up, putting the boats in for practice right now. So yeah, so both of the cameras are ready, the radar's ready. Hope there's not too much wiggle. If we have wiggle, I guess we'll run a bar from there to down to here. Well, we're putting holes in for the horn, but the pilot hole we did actually ended outside the boat. So we're gonna drill a new pilot hole, which hopefully will be inside the pilot house. Hole number 2. You see it? Is it okay? Okay, I'm drilling. Okay, it is after lunch and I am back up here to put this fitting in there. Gonna set it in there and then hopefully very carefully try to put the screw on from inside since Jeannie is away. 5200 all the way around this guy. Okay, so here is the platform for the horn and night vision. The horn is going to get mounted onto this like that, and that's what I'm going to play with later. Okay, the horn is mounted. So, how does that look? I think those two guys look nice. Yeah, okay, there's the fixed platform. I'm going to bolt this sucker down. Let's see if we can get some wires pushed through. Okay. Okay, well, it's still Saturday, May 20th, and we've come back up to the boat to get at least all these wires down into the lower cabinets. We're just gonna do a little bit of wire pulling, nothing too exciting. Okay, so we got those wires all cleaned up. They're run down. We have not done anything yet with the low light camera or the radar. The box for the radar is mounted right there, and I'm gonna continue working on that tomorrow. We wired the horn into there, and so if you push the horn button, slowly getting all this stuff hooked together. I'm gonna go out on the front deck. That is obnoxiously loud.